People have really strong opinions about politics.
Far-right figure Milo Yiannopoulos. They fought with white supremacists a year ago in Sacramento. 5 people were stabbed.
Tweeted that her nomination meant, quote, the radical left had won over President Biden again.
You're going to lose all of your radical left supporters.
His far-right rival, Marine Le Pen,
says the far-right group has grown by roughly 53% in the past year.
That's the point. You can't do it on merit anymore because that's all the left does now is play the game. And they're attacking. Yes, it is. They're attacking their own. Pelosi.
No, Rob, stop it. Just
Pelosi?
Stop the nonsense.
Seriously,
You're
Keith.
better than this. We had a civil conversation in the green room.
But there's a theory that says some views may not be all that different. The Horseshoe Theory, popularised by French academic Jean-Pierre Fay, actually argues that the far left and the far right aren't on the opposite ends of the political spectrum. Instead, it says that they closely resemble each other, similar to the ends of a horseshoe. Advocates of this theory argue that both camps are drawn to a strong state and even authoritarianism, since under both fascism and communism, individuals are overlooked and populations work for the collective good. For example, while right-wing authoritarianism is well understood, a recent study showed left-wing and right-wing authoritarians actually have common traits. Both have a preference for social uniformity, prejudices against others, aggression towards an enemy, and moral absolutism. The study says that both have a shared psychological core, which is a belief in top-down, absolutist leadership. Both the far right and far left also blame certain groups of people for the ills of society. The far left on the rich and white men, the right on immigrants, Muslims, and feminists. As the far right and far left both oppose the neoliberal and capitalist status quo, the Horseshoe Theory equates the two and suggests centrism is the right political ideology. But is this really true? Well, there are multiple problems with this theory. First is the fact that other studies have shown members of extreme political groups are actually more heterogeneous than centrists. Second, the Horseshoe Theory is too simplistic. It was designed at a time when people viewed politics as either left-wing or right-wing. But a lot of people pick their political views individually, not under an ideological worldview. Third, this theory has been criticised for not being nuanced enough. While both sides oppose the liberal democratic status quo, both also have very different reasons and different aims for doing so. Finally, some argue that it's actually centrists who are closer to the far right than the far left or the centre right. This is called the fishhook theory. Although it's not a serious theory, the logic is that centrists don't actually have a lot to lose from extreme fascism taking over. Centrists, the argument goes, are easily swayed and pulled in the direction of fascism, since they don't actually stand for anything.